Hello and welcome to this video. It has been 3 weeks, I think, since the last time I posted anything. I moved and then I had midterms. Actually, I moved and had midterms at the same time. So you didn't see me for 3 weeks. In the meantime, I did end up finishing a journal. It does the thing that I love when I've put so much stuff in it that it flares out at the end. This is one of the ones that my mom made, actually. This is a photo she developed in the 90s, and it's not even like a print of a negative she took in the 90s. It's like the print from the 90s. As you can probably tell, it's a picture cut in half. She took this outside of her loft when she lived in Atlanta. We have some like this on our Etsy store if you're interested. None of them are these old photo ones, but a lot of them we have this like cloth binding edge. I'm gonna go ahead and just start a little flip through so you can tell this starts on October 26th. We have our little pumpkin labels that we got. And then there's just some plain written pages. And a lot of these in here, she did a lot of, as you can see, black pages, which occasionally, in certain cases, I used, for example, to show like a little card I got for Christmas and just glue things. Like this is a receipt from Uber Eats that I got back in October for a guy named Rodrigo. Just paste stuff that wasn't writing, basically. But then when I didn't have anything to put, I would just tape some of my scrap paper in and write on there. I have so much scrap paper just from, you know, like you just accumulate paper. So I save it. I don't like to get rid of paper, so I'll save it, and then when I have a spot like that, I'll tape it in and stuff like that. I also use it for checklists. I use scrap paper to make new notebooks. So anyway, back to the journal. Here's more just like this, and a little excerpt that I wrote here. Some antique store receipts. That same receipt. Oh my gosh, this is a list. This is like a writing mind map that I did for a really long paper I had to write on Toni Morrison's Beloved, which is such a good book, but I have this very large bunch of notes that I wrote for that, and little Betty and Veronica. I liked her sweater. We had Pillsbury Grands that morning. This is for a yarn store in Atlanta. Actually, it's not in Atlanta, it's in Dallas. It's very much not Atlanta. I think my favorite thing about this one, it's very long. It goes all the way from October till February of this year. And I think my favorite thing about it is just how thick it is. It gave me lots of time and space. This is from finals week, my checklist. And I never felt like I was, here's another checklist, having to smash in what I wanted to say. Do you ever feel like if you use a small notebook, this happened when I tried to keep a journal in my traveler's notebook, like I felt like I didn't have enough space to write everything, or not even that, it was more like I would write 2 pages and I'd be like, well, that's enough. Whereas like if I know if I'd had like a bigger page, I would have written like 4 pages. It's just kind of a weird thing. Right now I'm using this one, I have a note stuck to it. This giant moleskin that I've had for years and I just never used it, and I find that I'm writing more. Little plant tag, another checklist. Me with my checklists, I have a lot of just plain stuff in here. This is also from my yarn store. This is, oh my god, I had to get new tires. Ugh. My absentee ballot envelope. Just a blank page. I hate that I left some like black pages blank in here. But I'm very happy with how this turned out. This is another piece of note paper that was just on the back of some film notes I had. Christmas receipts, writing. Oh my gosh, we went on a ghost tour in St. Augustine, and this is the little card from it. This is the hotel we were in. An old German man told me to watch this movie because I like Haruki Murakami. This is a note he wrote me like 2 years ago that I just never got rid of. Let's see, lots of things. Oh, a little Christmas card from one of my Rink kids. Another Uber for Greg, apparently. More mind maps. Oh, this is the yarn that I used for the Bellish sweater. And this is the day that I bought it. Also, one of my friends, my new roommate, her name is Mackenzie, she got me this pack of paper for Christmas, like a little ephemera pack. She knows me so well, and these are from it. And so I just started using those, sticking those in here where I could. I love this page. Little taped in tab. Another little note, some washi tape. And this is a wash instructions for a copper mask that I got at Target, and I hate it. It's too big. It makes my chin look like it's 2 inches lower than it is. What's left of a Visa gift card from one of my students. Some photos. Math that I did to add up bills. Olive Garden receipt. And that's all. Oh, I'm so happy with it. I haven't looked back at it since I finished it. It just makes me happy to look at. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed me flipping through this journal. If you did, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.